Can you put a price on Jacksonville's public libraries, our recycling program, the park system, special events like the Jazz Festival, and kids programs? According to Mayor John Peyton, no. But it's exactly these things and others that he says will be on his list to cut if the city cannot find an additional $50 million for the budget. But instead of taking away these services he thinks are vital to the River City, he proposes finding revenue elsewhere.
I think there's no way to get around it. When you talk about $50 million, there'd be some things that would be pretty devastating. So instead of doing that, I'm proposing to our council to Monday morning at 10 o'clock, I hope all of you will be there, a 1.02 millage increase. That will raise the $50 million, and that basically resets our millage rate to where it was before Tallahassee imposed statewide tax reform.
Mayor Peyton is calling his plan Fix It Now. He has held a series of conferences this week aimed at those groups that could be affected if he has to make cuts. These include those associated in downtown special events, the Jacksonville Journey, recycling groups, and public service organizations. At his talk downtown, I spoke to one man who agreed with the mayor's proposal.
Yeah, it impacts my job. I work for a company that produces events, and the more events, the more I work. And if they cut special events, not just me, but other people that may lose their jobs.
Another agreed and also suggested that there may be other ways to gain revenue besides an increase in the millage, which is the tax rate on properties.
But again, if we can do other things to generate revenue besides taxing households, including these downtown events or bigger city events or tourism, I think that'd be the way to go.
At the meeting aimed at the Jacksonville Journey and recycling programs, two of those attendees also had positive things to say about the mayor's plans.
His presentation is very straightforward, and he makes it seem like it's a very easy decision. It's either option A or B, and A to increase the millage rate, or B to really cut into city programs, including possibly fire and rescue, and closing libraries, closing senior citizen center, those vital services that we depend on every day.
You see how little Jacksonville residents pay compared to the rest of the state. It becomes abundantly clear that we've got to come up with the money somehow. I don't want to lose recycling.
And the mayor was supported by yet another I talked to at the meeting aimed at those involved in public service.
It's surprising how little flexibility the city actually has in choosing where to cut. I think we're beyond the point where there are any easy answers. No matter what gets cut to get down to a balanced budget, somebody somewhere is going to lose a valuable service. That is why I think we should be supporting the millage rate increase, and hopefully we'll be able to at least maintain status quo of what is needed in our community.
If the City Council approves the mayor's proposal, the millage rate would average an additional $97 per home per year. Those with homes costing less than $50,000 would be exempt. For Jacksonville.com, I'm Kyla Ryan.